Hi there, I'm here with Morgan Sullivan. She is a Grinnell College women's soccer player and this week was named the Midwest Conference Defensive Performer of the Week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did this come as a surprise to you?
A little bit actually, because defenders normally don't get this type of award or honor, but our back line has been playing so great this whole year that it was really nice to get some recognition. It just kind of happened to be me this week.
This comes on the heels of a couple of great performances, a couple of shutouts against Lawrence and St. Norbert College. That's 8 for the year, leading the conference. What has been the key with the defense this year?
Communication is always key with our defense. We know how to move together really well. Somebody once described it as like we're on a string. It also really helps having Katie behind us. I always have that like security blanket. If I want to go in for a tackle, I know that she can come up with a big save. And yeah, it's just like communication, knowing our strengths and weakness, like our strengths as players, and kind of working with those.
This year's team has been very successful too. Lake Forest is of course leading the conference, but we're right there, right behind them. Has this year's success been any kind of a surprise, considering who we graduated last year and whatnot?
Not really. I think we knew we were coming in with a strong couple classes, and we had a good incoming first year class, and we've kind of always continued the success after we've graduated a lot of people just kind of step up into their role that was left. And so I don't think it's necessarily shocking, but it was really nice to see as like a senior to have the success with a new coach and kind of like a little bit of an unknown like first year class. So
you'd mentioned the senior class, and we had senior day the other day, and I sometimes, at least to me, I don't really realize it until I'm preparing the senior day scripts of how much these people have all contributed, both on the men's side and the women's side. Was that pretty emotional for you, senior day, and you know, knowing that was one of the final home contests, playing with this group?
Yeah, I would actually say that the St. Norbert game was a little more emotional because that was the last game on the home field. But it was always, senior day is always nice with the families there, and that's kind of when it gets emotional. My dad came out, and so it was just really nice to see them and see everyone with their family. So that's kind of why it's more emotional on that Saturday rather than on the Sunday.
Now this year's been a special one for you for another reason. We were talking off camera. You're coming off a junior season in which you were injured and only got to play 45 minutes. Talk about what happened and the rehabilitation with that.
Yeah, so I fractured my tibia and I tore my MCL in June, and so I did a lot of rehab with Jason, and I had a lot of PT at home over the summer, like really trying to gear me up for when I came back to campus and didn't kind of have those resources. And then I just wore a giant brace when I started playing in October, and I had to really work my way into practice through kind of the middle of October to the start of conference. I was really out of shape coming in. I had to work really hard, but Coach Heather had given me a chance at the St. Norbert game at the conference tournament to play 45 minutes, and I just tried to capitalize on it. It was really difficult sitting sideline, so I kind of understand how some of the injured players this season are feeling, but it was really good to get back towards the end of the season, be able to play just a little bit and say that I got in there.
Does that make this season maybe a little more special for you than maybe it does some others, just knowing what it's like not being able to play?
I can't speak for them, but it's really special for me. I also kind of battled some injuries my sophomore year, and so this is kind of the first year since my freshman year that I'm healthy and I'm able to play, and so I don't want to take any game for granted because I never know when I'm kind of going to go out. So I want to go into everything as hard as I can, and I really want to win. So
maybe appreciate things even more than what you might have before.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't realize how kind of awful it is to sit on the sidelines and watch your team and not be able to contribute at all. So it's really nice that I've been healthy this year to do so.
Talk about your goals and expectations for the rest of the season here for you and the team.
I mean, definitely as a team, we want to win out. We want to probably get to the highest position that we can, so we're in a good spot for the conference tournament. And of course, we want to win the conference tournament. I really believe that we can. We just have to do like our game plan, stick to our game plan, and I think we can beat some of the teams in our conference and just having fun is another thing with our team. We only have a couple weeks left together, so I want to make sure to make the most of it with my best friends. So.
What's your major and what are your future plans?
So I'm a psych major, and I'm going to take a year off next year, either work in research or at a nonprofit. And then I'm going to go to grad school, and I eventually want to work in the mental health field with children and adolescents. So that's my goal right now.
Well, that sounds pretty exciting. So, again, this is Morgan Sullivan, this week's Midwest Conference Women's Soccer Defensive Performer of the Week. Congratulations and good luck down the road.
Thank you.